Some of you didn't believe it, even though I showed news clippings of it. But guess what? Even the mayor of that place is talking about it now. But I want to skip past that. I don't want to get too far ahead. I want to talk to you about now they came to Texas. They want to take over some place in Dallas, Texas. I'm going to tell you something. You came to the right state and city. Because we don't play that out here. Everybody carry out here. So yeah, I'm gonna get deeper into that in just a second. But I don't know. I know some folks in Dallas. But I was saying Houston, I'm gonna get into that, man. Let me get into that, man. Yeah, but you in the wrong area to try that shit. So let me go ahead and put them on the screen right quick. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, as I pull it up.
Round one. Fight.
Let's get it.
The Venezuelan gangs are getting worse. I've even been hearing that there is an apartment building also in Dallas, Texas. Something similar to what is happening in Aurora, Colorado is happening with these Venezuelan gangs. I went to try to research it and look. I didn't find anything, but I think the name is called Versalles or something like that. Apartments.
Yep, sis, you got it right. Called the Versalles apartment. No, I wasn't gonna say anything because I didn't want to be labeled a racist or nothing like that. But it's getting out of control and I have to. So I currently date someone who lives in these apartment buildings. Every time I go over, no matter if it's 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, people are all outside at least the daytime. They are drinking, they are fighting, arguing, loud music to the point I don't see how anybody can sleep. How can you hear yourself talk over that loud music? I am so confused. Why can I hear the music all the way at the end of the parking lot if you're playing it all the way at the other and nobody says nothing? I asked him, like, do you complain to managers? He like, yeah, they don't do nothing. The Venezuelans then, I'm outnumbered. Leave, move. It's not that simple for everybody. So he just moved there less than a month ago, and he can't move because school is about to start. He's not gonna have time to find a place before. So he's stuck living here till next semester. And this shit.
See, the guy he talking about, he must not know anybody. He don't know any people that people would consider to be undesirable elements of society. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna say it like this right here. That's Dallas. But I know if he would've came down here in some of the hoods in Houston, it's over with. They can't do that here. Shout out to everybody from Louisiana, New Orleans, whatever. But let me tell you this story. When Katrina happened, and those people had to go to different States and stuff, they came to Houston. And certain people from New Orleans, or whatever you want to call it, try to take over Houston. Try to take over the dope spots, take over the turfs. It was a bloodbath out here, let me tell you. It was on the news all the time. It was like a war between New Orleans folks and Houston folks. They didn't tolerate that. It took a while, not that long, but a while before that to settle down, especially in the school districts where the kids from New Orleans and stuff, and I say New Orleans because that's what I heard about. It might be a lot more from different parts, you know, Baton Rouge, whatever. But they came out here and they were fighting out in the schools, different gangs. I mean, it was crazy for a little while. But they settled down. They started getting along with each other. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That stuff that they're doing there, you can't do that in Southport. You can't do that in Third Ward. You can't do that in what I'm gonna say, Acres Shakers or Acres Home. You can't do that in Cloverland. You can't do that Dead End over here in Houston. I'm telling you, there's certain things, if they were to try to come over and take over that area, those communities themselves will rise up and run their ass out of here. I'm telling you, Texas is a nation of its own. You get what I'm saying? So that ain't gonna really fly over here. I don't know about Dallas that well, in that area, but in certain neighborhoods, I can tell you down here, you ain't gonna be able to, I don't care who come over here, you're not gonna be able to do that. Just keep going.
Short while there is had a car broken into, his apartment attempted to be broken into, he's been threatened, his packages have been stolen. It's completely wrong. And this is not the only apartment building in Dallas that they have completely taken over. So this apartment building is actually located on a street called Haverwood Lane. All down Haverwood Lane, they've completely taken over. I'm not saying every Venezuelan is a gang member, but there are too many of them that are. They were fighting in the street with knives. I kid you not. Knives, guys. They will snatch your Cadillac converter off your car before you even got a chance to put on clothes and go outside. If you think I'm lying, look up these apartments, read the reviews. Look up the ones next to it, read the reviews. Look up the one down the street from there, read the reviews. Anything on Haverwood Lane, read the reviews and tell me I'm lying. And you may be asking, why these apartments in particular? I found out. All the apartments on Haverwood Lane take tax credits, meaning they participate in low-income housing programs, including but not limited to rent assistance and Section 8.
Round 3.
So Venezuela released a lot of inmates out of prison because they couldn't afford the fee. And a lot of them came over to the U.S. because we have open borders. Now, if they came to the U.S. to be law-abiding citizens seeking asylum, I don't have a problem. But the way things are going, everybody should be concerned. It might just be your choice that means.
You win.
Nah, he just gave you some verifiable facts. If you want to, do the legwork, look up those apartments like he said in that street and find out that he's lying or not. He's not. This is slowly creeping up to where it's gonna try to go all across America. Now I got something going to make you laugh a little bit, but it's still true. A gangbanger. A gangbanger. Now look, I'm sitting over here. The real Crips and Bloods, we got some folks and stuff I know about, like on the north side, mostly Cubs over here, and on the south side is mostly Blood over here in Houston, but you know, it's still some Crips scattered here and there, and some Blood scattered here and there. We even got some, Black disciples out here and stuff like that that I've met and stuff that I know about. But what I'm saying to say this, you got your gang bangers and then you got your gang bangers. You got some gang bangers, man, that try to gang bang for the glamour and the glitz and stuff. They want to be known, and some of them even get jumped in like the old school way. Just somebody like them and put them in. Say we call it clips, and we gonna clip you in. You know what I mean? Instead of jumping you in, we gonna clip you in. Instead of saying bliss, we say cliff. You know, it's old school knowledge though, but for Crips and shit like that. So you get into this thing, right? You get into this thing, and the main reason why you take a butt whooping to get jumped in is to show the set that you willing to take an ass whooping for the set and that you willing to give one for it. So I never understood gangs now who just like, oh, you born here, we like you, we ain't gonna give you no jumping in, but hey, to each his own. I ain't knocking, I ain't gonna disrespect you. But the real bangers, they ain't gonna let this happen. The ones who most times just get clutched in or just like, you know, I knew somebody and they all cut from it, or you just on this street, you from this street, so you automatically put in and stuff like that. If they haven't got no stripes and never did no dirt, never did no work, just got that name and title on it, they ain't gonna do nothing. But the ones who actually got some work in, stripes and stuff like that put on them and stuff like that, really dedicated to this, those the ones these Venezuelan gangs gonna have a problem with. I'm telling you it right now. And it's not just gangbangers. In Houston, you got hustlers. I mean, I say hustlers, you got real dope boys, real street hood dudes who ain't gonna let you come take over anything over here. I mean, they will up that thing on you. They will hit you with them sticks. They will pull them switches and pop, 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 pop. They gonna put it on you. So like that's what I'm saying. You come to Texas with that and stay in the right neighborhood, this is not gonna happen. Now I'm finna show you a gangbanger who voting for Trump because the Venezuelan gangs are just too much. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Chicago gangbangers are shocked at the type of crimes that the Venezuelan gang members are committing in Chicago. Check this out.
You've actually said that it's responsible for a lot of the crime that's happening in Chicago right now.
Yeah.
How so?
They walking around with machetes. It's like they trying to take the, I don't know what they doing now, but they robbing people, they shooting people on the red line, they kidnapping people like, they finding women in trash cans and garbage bins and shit like.
Damn, they finding women in trash cans.
Women in trash cans and garbage bins and shit like. Some things like you aware of that wasn't happening before they got here. Like, and due to the president, you know, the senior citizen, he a vegetable. I don't even know why he the president. But due to him trying to get a vote, trying to get in and beat Trump, he willing to do whatever to beat him. Now they getting these guys IDs, man. When illegals was able to get an ID. Like y'all getting them state IDs, who paying for this? Who paying for $9,000 for them to get a month? We ain't even getting $9,000 a month. The people who been over here.
Right.
Like it's crazy, man. I can't wait till Trump get in. I can't wait.
Gangbangers for Trump was not something I was expecting to hear in 2024.
Yes, that tripped me out. Gangbangers for Trump.
Gangbangers for Trump was not something I was expecting to hear in 2024. Did y'all not know that Trump was gonna send the National Guard up to Chicago to straighten you out? Oh, you fool, man, you better handle this on a street level.
Man, I'ma tell you, boy, it's just wild out here. Now, for all those haters and detractors who thought I was lying and making up shit, think I was being racist because I was talking about Venezuelan gangs. Now, you fool, like I said in my first video when I covered this, not all Venezuelans are like this. I've said that several times, but this is talking about a certain type. Just like when I talk about a certain type of black woman. Not all of them are like that, but the majority of the ones I talk about are. Now, I'm finna let you hear the mayor of Aurora, Colorado, tell you about the gang situation over there. Since you don't believe me, since you thought I was lying and stuff like that, I want you to contact the mayor, and when you talk to him and say, hey man, why you lying about Colorado? The mayor, okay? And let him tell you about it. Maybe you believe it now. Just keep going. Hold on for a second. I put on your screen, y'all. Give me a second. You know I have to get down.
Breaks into your house and make you do everything that they say. This is happening in Aurora, Colorado, and the Aurora Fair have confirmed that it is Venezuelan gangs.
So there's several buildings, actually under the same ownership, out of state ownership, that have fallen to these Venezuelan gangs. Where I'm trying to walk it back and do the investigation as to how there's concentration of Venezuela.
Now check this out now. Look at the video closer, right? What you see is a bunch of gang members walking around the apartments with fully automatic weapons with assault rifles and stuff, taking people rent money, making them pay, and like a mafia movie, paying for protection. If you don't want us to do nothing to you, then you pay us to keep us off your ass. This is what you're seeing on camera. For those of you who thought I was lying about this shit, here's the mayor and here is proof, okay? Here is proof that everything I told you was factual, okay? You better shut up talking about me, man. I'm gonna tell you something, 'cause I always have receipts, visual receipts, or statistical data to back up everything I say. I don't have to lie.
I'm trying to walk it back and do the investigation as to how there's concentration of Venezuelans in these three buildings. Somebody put them
told you that their government don't work with America about sharing criminal backgrounds, their history. Well, you shouldn't be coming over here if we can't find out who's coming over here, in my most humble opinion. You may have some people here to take advantage, force themselves on your mamas and your daughters in somebody's life. We have every right to know who's come. Look, on jobs, they ask you for your background to see if you have a criminal background. If McDonald's has the right to ask you about your criminal history, how come America don't have the right to ask any other government their criminal history if they want to come over here? Make that make sense to me.
You had a third of the country leave. You've had these massive waves of migrants coming across the border that many of them crossed the border illegally, were arrested, asked for political asylum, were not adequately vetted, were released into the country. The city of Aurora, we did everything we could to quite frankly keep them out of the city because it's not our problem. This is a federal problem. This is a problem borne by the federal government. But what I think, what we're trying to find out is what I believe occurred was that federal agencies worked with some of our local nonprofits and put them there. Now, most of these people are very good people. But there's a criminal element that, from what I understand, what law enforcement is repeated often follows them and tends to exploit them within their own migrant community. And so we believe that is happening now. We're the 51st largest city in America with over 400,000 population. This is only several apartment complexes.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I'm not going to surrender any part of this city to a criminal element.
With all due respect, it's no longer, just in the hands of the feds when you've got, we've heard reports that this gang has green-lighted its members to attack your local police. What are you doing about that, Mayor?
Well, we're aware of that in the Denver metropolitan area that there are elements of Trende Aragua here. And so, we're in terms of how our police operate, the tactics, what they're doing to protect themselves, is our number one priority.
Now look here. They got the green light to end the life of a police officer. That's what she talking about. All that inclusive, we all gotta be inclusive shit. You still think that applies to everything, man? I'm telling you, it don't. It really don't. Everybody should be, no. People have to earn their positions in life. Earn your position. All this participation, trophy, philosophy shit, this what gets you this shit, okay? You gotta earn what you want, okay? You gotta earn it. I got 2 more clips I think I'm gonna show you right quick. Hold on right quick. Cause this lady here makes a very good point. That's why I'm playing her right now. Cause she dead right on what she about to say to me. Because y'all tell me if she's wrong or not.
Y'all not about to like what I'm about to say, but I'm about to say it anyway.
Say it.
I know the police and the military and the government ain't scared of no Venezuelans with some guns. Let it be a gang of black people. I bet you we wouldn't be sitting online talking about they got some squatters' rights. Oh, the mayor and the government. Oh, nobody knows what to do. Police officers.
Exactly. If there had been a bunch of black people come over here, okay, and did that right there, they would have deployed the Navy, the Army, the Marines. They would have got them black folks up out of here. And yes, these gangs have learned how to do what a lot of these bums are doing and use their squatter rights. So, you know, if you don't know what that is, that means someone can come in your house while you away and stay there for a couple days. You come back and they live in there and you say, get out of here. Now, the American government has given me the permission to stay in your home that you built, that you paid for, and do whatever we want to do inside this home. Cause we got at least about a year or 6 months to a year or whatever to stay here while the system, we gotta get out the right way, legally. Meanwhile, they illegally broke into your home, but they are legally allowed to stay. That is the dumbest shit. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't do that down here. Cause I promise you, depending on that person and who that person knows, let me say it like this. If someone breaking my house with that shit and I'm gone for a weekend, and there's 2 families in this house, and they say they ain't gonna leave, I know enough people who owe me favors and stuff. I know who I am too. I'll get you off that house. I don't have to call police. You gonna be out there. And you gonna wanna leave. You gonna wanna leave. You ain't gonna be... You gonna, oh man, we should think this over. You gonna get the hell out of here quickly. I'm not finna play that with you, man. I ain't finna go to the scene. I'm not finna do everything right, okay? Sometimes it's good to know people who do the wrong things when you're trying to live right and live right. And sometimes it's good to have the ability, and I know it sounds wrong, but I'm just be real. Sometimes it's the ability to know how to do wrong things that can keep you doing right. I'm gonna say it like that. That's the best. I'm gonna say it like that. I'll get you out my house, man. Fuck that damn squatter rice. Man, you coming out of here.
Round two.
The question is, in what condition?
They have violated black people's rights for decades. Now all of a sudden the police want to tiptoe around somebody's rights, talking about they got squatters' rights. Violate their rights the same way that y'all violate our rights. Where all that rah-rah energy now? Y'all want to act like y'all so big, bad, and tough when y'all come up against black people, but now these Venezuelans out here terrorizing y'all want to act like y'all scared, talking about some rights. Y'all don't give a damn about nobody's rights. Let this have been some black people doing this type of shit. It would have been the SWAT team. They
Yeah.
would have had the fucking Marines up in there. They would have been having helicopters everywhere. And they ain't released no tear gas, no pepper spray, no tasers, no
She's right. How is she right? You see what they did to P. Diddy, right? They had a goddamn SWAT clinic, helicopters, and that's just one black man. Okay? Now, whatever the reasons for it is, when you conspiracy, but think about it. The fact that there was one black man, they sent damn the whole army, Homeland Security. But Homeland Security could not protect people in the ghetto or people who live on government assistance. They can't come help these people who have their apartments being ran over and taken over, even when the mayor is telling people on national television we need help and they taking over. They're not sending that to them. But let there have been a black group of gang members, it would have been over quick, boy, I'm telling you.
bullets, no nothing. We get it all though. Black people, we get it all though. We can't hold a pot of boiling water. We can't be outside selling cigarettes. We can't be riding in our car coming home from work. We can't be sleeping in our beds in our own homes. I don't want to hear all that nice shit from the government or the police, the mayor, whoever. Cause that's what y'all do to us. That's the energy that we get. So what's the difference?
I had to play her because she was completely right. Yeah, I think I played this last one and we get out of here. Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. We're glad these allergies go away. One last clip. This guy from Texas, and he told you what I told you too. Oh yeah, I forgot to say Fifth Ward is a place they couldn't do that too in Houston either. All right, let's go.
Yo, so Venezuelan gang members, that's crazy. Colorado, New York, Chicago, y'all better than us folks in Texas. Do y'all know how long we've been waiting for somebody to come do some shit like that to
got the Amazon delivery jacket on. Just a dude in a regular shirt and a construction vest. Hey, come to Texas with that, bro. That's all I'm saying. Come on to Texas with that. Hey, listen. Y'all work for Amazon? Guess what? We work for Amazon too. We gonna deliver some crap.
Well, anyway, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. It's just the truth, man. Ooh, it's the truth, man. Y'all take it easy now, you hear?
8 p.m. Friday to 12 a.m. Monday. Is that when you use electricity the most? Because with the Reliant Truly Free Weekends plan, that's also when you can save the most. Whether you're binging shows or washing clothes, you're saving dough with Truly Free Weekends, powered by 100% solar. Click now to get the Truly Free Weekends plan. Reliant, proud partner of Texas Tech Athletics.
Terms and conditions apply. Reliant PUCT number 10007.
Look in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You would never work me, please.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now what I'm gonna be covering is something that I covered about 2 or 3 weeks ago about Judge Mathis and that wife of his or trying to be ex-wife who filed for divorce. And I'm gonna tell you something, everything that has come out recently confirms everything I was saying in the last video I made about his wife and everything before it even came out. But let me go ahead and go deeper into this thing. Hold on 1 second, I put on your screen, y'all. I'm gonna get to it right now. All right, boom. Let's get it.
Welcome back to my channel. Judge Mathis' wife Linda filed for divorce after 39 years old marriage, media takeout has learned. And we have the exclusive tea behind the end of a nearly 4-decade marriage. Most people are wondering whether Judge Mathis may have been caught cheating on Linda or worse.
Like I said in my last video, I said y'all asking the wrong question. You're saying the wrong things. It's not about if he cheated or not, or if he was domestically violent. It comes down to a woman who always feels that she can do better. I will repeat what I said in the last video. Every woman who divorces a man, every woman who ends a relationship, she always does it because she feels that she can do better. Again, if she thinks that you're not hitting it right, she feels she can get another man to hit it right. If she feels that you're not giving her enough attention, then she feels she can find another man that will give her attention. You follow me, okay? It's not always about what the man did. For some reason, by default, we always like to accuse the man of doing something wrong and foul to the woman in order for the woman to divorce him. Now, if we continue further in this video, you'll discover that he did absolutely nothing. This is a woman who is selfish and just wanted more time.
Media Takeout reached out to close fiends of Linda, and they told us that Linda's divorce filing was not because of anything scandalous. Rather, it's because Judge Mathis has been working too hard and has been neglecting their relationship. Judge Mathis, 64, currently runs a series of charities and has a production company that has him working 70, 80 hours a week, Media Takeout has been told. The insider explained Linda sacrificed her whole life for that man. He's working 24/7 for the better part of the last 30 years.
What you got here is a hard working man. This woman is complaining about a hard working man. You knew what type of man you had for the past 30-something years. This man was an excellent provider for his children. The children done grew up. This man has provided for you. And now he doesn't want to slow down. This woman wants this man to sacrifice his dreams, to get off his grind, to get off his purpose, and then make her his purpose above all those things. In other words, she wants him to place her on the pedestal. Now, if this man, cause like I said in my other video, I'm telling you, your boy be telling you the truth all the time, man. Real talk. I told you last video when I covered this situation right here, is that a woman will use this, to paraphrase what I said, they will use the threat of leaving you, breaking up with you, separating from you as a tool of manipulation to get you to do something or to make you stop doing something, okay? Now, if this man lets it go, if he decide I'm gonna stop pursuing my career, something that I genuinely love, something that I built from the ground up, something that I truly, truly care about to make this woman happy, he is going to grow to resent her. Even if he get with her and she gets back with him and say, look, the divorce is out the window. Don't worry about that no more. Since you're gonna be my little whipping boy and stay with me, that man will grow a resentment for her, and they may end up separating anyway, because it's being forced upon him. He's not given the opportunity now to really choose. He just knows that he may lose a woman that he's been with for almost 40 years, okay? This is what's happening. Women would do that to y'all, man. Women would take away things from you. Even that thing may be their present from you in order to make you bow down. And this is a tactic that women have been using for centuries, and it has to stop. Now I want you to pay attention to the remainder of this video of how they gonna put this woman on the pedestal, talk so highly of her. It don't say nothing about this man. Let's keep going.
Judge Mathis promised Linda that he would slow down and that they could travel the world together and enjoy the rest of their lives, but he's not trying to slow down, the friend added. Life is too short, and if Judge Mathis wants to run around the country working, he can do that. But Linda's not willing to sacrifice any longer, Linda's close friend added. Judge Mathis does have one last chance to save his marriage, the friend added. If he agrees to slow down and value his wife, she might take him back. Judge Mathis and Linda Mathis married in 1985. Their union was not just a personal commitment, but also a partnership in navigating the complexities of life and career. Linda, with her...
I gotta say this. How can she say that if Judge Mathis slows down and values his wife, he has showed you for almost 40 years that he does value you. On his own reality TV shows, on his judge show, he always talks about her every now and then, but a lot. Talk about the children, talks about the grandchildren. If he didn't value you, he would have found a way of getting rid of your ass 30 years ago. He's been famous almost 25 years with his success as a lawyer, a judge, a television personality. He could have dumped you a long time ago and created a broken home. Okay? But now, she's slick. She waited for them kids to get out that house first. So she didn't create a broken home for the children. I can commend her for that. But she is still breaking up a marriage simply because this man has goals and dreams. If you wanted to be in these places where he goes from month to month and stay weeks at a time, why didn't you bring your happy ass with him? I'm sure he would not have declined it unless it's some pressing business that he had to be there by himself. But when you are at his level, you can call the shots, whatever business it is, because you are famous, you are well known, you got money. You could bring business to another person's business just because they can say that they are associated with you and your brand. So, that's a bunch of BS. This woman, like I said in my last video when I covered it, as women get older, they want more attention. They don't want less of it, they want more of it. So when y'all retire and y'all get in a comfortable place, she gonna want more time, more words, more hugs. You can't do nothing. She wants you to smother her. She wanna be out. You gonna go crazy with this woman, man. No space between each other.
And career. Linda, with her background in education and her own professional pursuits, provided a strong support system for Greg as he transitioned into the spotlight. Throughout their marriage, Linda has been a steadfast supporter of Greg's career. She has played a crucial role behind the scenes, offering advice, encouragement, and stability. Her influence is often seen in Greg's approach to his work and his public persona. Linda's understanding of the pressures that come with Greg's high-profile role has been instrumental in maintaining the balance in their personal lives. The Mathis family includes 4 children: Greg Jr., Jade, Cameron, and Ellis. Raising children while managing demanding careers is a challenge for any couple, and the Mathises are no exception. Their commitment to family has been evident in their efforts to provide a stable and loving environment for their children. Despite the pressures of public life, they have consistently prioritized their family and worked together to address any challenges that arose. Over the years, the Modest family has faced various trials, including public scrutiny and personal difficulties. However, their ability to weather these storms together has strengthened their bond. Linda's role in this process has been significant. She has provided a grounding presence and has been an unwavering source of support for Greg and their children.
Okay, let me ask you this. All right. Just how much support do you think this woman putting this for real? They make it seem like if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't be there. This man was already being successful before he became a judge. He was already on his way to being a lawyer. He had to become that first before he became a judge. Then when he became a judge, then he became a television personality. Just how much support do you think that she gave that helped develop this man into the man that he is today? Those was conscious decisions that he made, choices that he made that made him successful. He would have been that with or without this woman, okay? And they all think about how much support she gave and all this other stuff. What about the support he gave when he made sure that the children had the absolute best? You busted back heifer and made sure that you had your best. You busted back heifer. I mean, how much, y'all give women too much credit, man. Y'all really, really do, man. Now, this is the famous interview everybody been talking about, I think. That's why I didn't play this first, because I don't like to be like everybody else. But this is coming from the words of Judge Mathis himself out of his own mouth, man. And when you listen to him and what that lady just said in the first clip, there's nothing that he did. It's just the fact that this man has a dream and a passion and is very successful, and she wants some of that man's time. Bring your ass there with him. Ice Cube doesn't. They talk about all the time when Ice Cube was making all those big blockbuster movies, he would bring his wife out there. Why ain't you going? Tell you, boy, let's keep going. Hold on for a second, I put it on the screen. Worst days of my life, how about that?
Hey, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I want to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third. Serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy, never have too much fun beyond your life.
Start doing.
He's wrong on that. I know he's in his feelings right now, but look, Don't put your woman first. You put God first, and then you put yourself second, and everybody else fall in line. That's how that go, man. All right. It ain't about neglecting your wife. Your wife know what you've been doing for the last 20-something plus years. Okay. She just want more time. Okay. That's all it is. That she wanna leave, let her leave. I guarantee you she'll come back. This is just a tactic to make you bow down. I swear to God, man. He will always be able to get a better looking wife than the one he got anyway. Simply because he is extremely popular and productive and a man about his business. She, on the other hand, after she take half his shit because there was no prenuptial agreement, she'll never get another Judge Mathis. At her age, nah, never. You know what I mean? She gonna be somebody cougar. She gonna be somebody sugar mama. That's what that would be. Her leaving him, it'll be like a blessing in disguise. But he loves her, and I understand that. He's attached to her as the mother of his children. I understand all that good stuff. But gentlemen, this is an example of how far a woman will go to stop you in your tracks when you're being extremely productive and successful, excuse me. I want you to know a woman will hit you where it hurts. She's embarrassed this man with that divorce paper thing. You know how that impacts his brand of Judge Mathis? This man is a pillar in the community. He helped a lot of black kids out, a lot of families out. She embarrassed this man. Again, I guess it's public notice. Sorry, I'm no more words. Public knowledge, you can find this shit out about the divorce, I guess, like that, but come on, man. A woman would go at the thing that matters the most at you gentlemen just to get their way. This is all this about. Don't have no misunderstanding about this, y'all. She just wants her way. And she gonna go through whatever she gotta go through to break him, hurt him, treat him like trash just to get her way. Almost all women are the same.
Do want to ask, the date of separation was listed back in July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and being my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road, doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city, but
this man just told you that he tried. He tried to move to a whole different city in a different state to please his woman. He tried, but he still had his work. He still had, but it still counts that he's willing to uproot where he's comfortable at to come to another place just to please you and try to make it work. What the hell did she do? Other than sit on her ass all day and want him to do more than what he's already doing. You know you got a popular businessman. Sooner or later he gonna stop. Okay? But he's not ready to stop now. Just because she stopped, just because she's comfortable, just because she is now stagnated, does not mean that he has to be that way. She's in her comfort zone of being complacent. He's in this comfort zone of being productive. That's the problem here. But he did make an effort to try to mend the relationship, and it still wasn't enough. You heard it from him. Man, this is sad, man.
I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship, or?
Oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events, except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity. That's not
Now let me tell you something, man. You can't out-pimp the pimp. Let me tell you something. That boy that got some ass on the side, yeah, I can tell it did. See what you just heard right there, and that's not the reason why they broke up. I agree with him on that. But I'm gonna tell you what it is. The lawyer in him just came out right there. He didn't answer that question directly. When he said, so will y'all, so you think cheat on her? That's not the sole purpose of the breakup. Did you cheat on me? I can understand why someone would be suspicious of cheating because of the neglect shit, not even rich, just well off or whatever, they gon' cheat, especially people who are upper middle class. Well, I ain't gonna say all of them, okay, for y'all get mad. But people, men who are doing well, the options are plentiful for us. You know, and you get tired of that same piece of ass, and you're not around her a lot, and she's not around you a lot, and apparently she's stressing him the hell out. Yeah, he done got some ass now, I'm gonna tell you that. He gonna tell you that. But the reason why he answered it that way, so in the event that it comes out some proof or whatever that he was busting that heifer down, giving her the donkey dick or whatever like that, and they come out to the press and they can prove that. That way they can't go back and say, you lied, you a liar, and you cheat, and this the real reason why she left. They can't do that. So he had to answer that way. He was playing politics. Don't let that man fool you on that part. But the rest of the stuff, I do believe what he was saying. I do on the rest of the stuff. But at the end of the day, just come down to a woman not satisfied. A multi-millionaire husband who has helped her to be a multi-millionaire, who gave her the best life that many women would covet and be envious of. Just mad because she's not getting her way. Boy, you can't do shit with these, but I'll tell you right now, man. Anyway, y'all have a good day. I enjoy y'all Labor Day. And I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon, man. Yeah, now I told you in the last video I did about this, everything he said and everything that other video said, before it even came out, I had already said these things. I already said these things. I'm telling you, man, you better watch. You learn a lot on this channel over here, man. Hey, I'll let y'all later. Yeah. Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking about in this reaction video is about how women always cry, especially in the black community, about how black men are not protecting them. And I'm going to tell you like this, you should not protect them. And what I mean is, a man should never try to protect the woman that he does not know. If she's getting into a dispute with another man, even if you know the other man, even if you know any one of them, if they are fighting or they physically doing something to each other, do not get involved, call the police. Do not risk your life or get injured because you want to play Superman, okay? Now this video is for educational purposes. this. Now the first clip I'm gonna show you is a young man putting his hands on two older men because they came to the rescue of a woman that they did not know. They did not know this man, and they decided to get involved and try to protect the woman because she throwing blows and he's doing what he got to do to get off there, and they taking the woman's side like some simps. So let me go ahead and put this on your screen. Again, this is for educational and instructional purposes on YouTube. Now let me go ahead and get to it. 1 second, y'all. Let's get it. Now I want you to notice something. This man done knocked out two men, older men. That man right there who knocked him out got to be in his late 20s, early 30s. The other two men are every bit of 40 plus years old. They are out of shape. That young man is strong, ready to go, and he on go mode. One dude is leaking on the floor. The other dude is just knocked out, can barely get his bearings, trying to get up and move around. During this whole time, you'll see a woman you just saw that woman try to attack him. After she done saw this man knock out two grown strong men, she still wanna try to put her hands on a man. And he's not gonna do it to her because he tried not do it, you know what I mean? But what makes you women think that you can handle a man? What makes you think that you can go toe to toe and blow to blow? You're not Clarissa Shields. People who have formal training in martial arts like myself, you're not gonna be able to fight them and have a regular fight. You're not. They gonna put a professional whooping on you. So if you have no type of combat skills whatsoever, and you just swinging for the fences, throwing haymakers and stuff, what makes you think if the other guy, even if you don't have any type of formal boxing training or whatever it may be, how do you think you gonna beat him? That don't make any sense, okay? And let this be a lesson to all you Superman simps out there who think you must defend every woman that comes along. You call the police and let them go risk their lives because that's what they chose to do. When it comes to a profession, that's what they get paid for. You have a wife, kids, and everything else. Why are you doing this? So let's keep going with the clip, man. Okay? As you saw, they still tried to fight that man. Okay? No, we're not done. Now, I talked with y'all before about a person who lost their lives about a few months back, trying to protect the woman that he did not know, and he had a family. I'm gonna play that clip again because it goes with the point I'm trying to make. If you've seen it, you know, I don't know if you have or not. But let me go ahead and get to it. This was actually on the news. You know what I mean? All you Superman want, you wanna, protect everybody and stuff. You know how y'all, the Superman out there. Let me go and put it on the screen. Hold on 1 second, y'all. As I find it for you. Okay, there we go. I was looking for that so I can get down there. Now check this out, Jack. Let me pack it up. Let's get it.
It's not fair to the kids, and it's not fair to me having to be hard that he went down as a hero.
Tried to stop an attack on a woman in the Lauderdale Lake School Mart and was shot and killed.
Meanwhile, the suspect who worked out that store faced a judge today. Local 10's Nella Sabovic is live with our exclusive interview. Nella. Theory BEATS-TEKKEN was inside this Lauderdale Lakes Walmart. He saw a man beating up a woman. He raced in to help her out. He was killed for doing that right in front of his own family. Killed for doing that right in front of his own family. Killed for doing that right in front of his own family. Their lives have forever been changed now. This infant baby boy will now never get to know who his father was. And baby boy will now never get to know who his father was. And baby boy will now never get to know who his father was. It's the songs that plays by your head. It's the whole scene that plays back in your head.
This is the man's wife and child who saw the father and husband lose his life behind a musty-back heifer fighting with a pookie.
It was supposed to be a simple shopping trip that changed Makia Ford's life forever. She watched her boyfriend and infant baby's father, Theory BEATS-TEKKEN, get shot 6 times. And in front of the baby, and in front of my kids, and in front of me.
Understand now, everybody else is watching them. No one tried to help that woman. If they would have helped that woman, they would have lost their lives too. I'm pretty sure somebody was calling the police during the time. Somebody was. But he wanted to put on this cape and risk his whole family's existence. Made a single parent home because he wanted to go take care of a woman, protect the black woman that he did not know. That is foolishness.
And he stopped punching on her, his friend. He ran off to go help her, and I pulled him back and I told him to don't go. And he said he'd just go in to help.
Now, the reason why, see, y'all men gotta understand that masculinity and femininity work together in tandem. And what I mean by that is they help each other out. If a woman tells you, and that's your wife, the mother of your child, and you with her, and she tells you, let that alone. Let that alone. That's the femininity in there trying to protect you. Now, yes, you may not think of it like this, but femininity also can protect too. Okay? That masculinity, that beta male stuff that was going on that man, I don't know what's going on that man, but that feminine quality of her said, look, I need a father for my child. I need a husband for me. I need a head of a household. I need a leader. That part of her was speaking out to this idiot saying, hey man, and I ain't trying to disrespect the man, but what he did was an idiot maneuver. Point blank, like it or not. You risked your whole life. Now your son will be raised fatherless. Think about the action. Let this be a warning. So I'm not trying to sugarcoat or be nice. Any man that go out there and risk the well-being of his family is a fool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now here's the thing. A lot of times when these men put their hands on these women and they go to jail for it, these women bail them back out. And they stay in those relationships. Meanwhile, you done got a black eye, busted lip, or you might have lost your life. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why that man put his hands on her. You don't know if he found out that she gave him an incurable disease. You don't know if if she wiped out his bank account. You don't know if she done did this or that. You don't know what the story is. All you know is somebody that you perceive is innocent is being hurt by a man who you perceive is strong. And then you go out there like a fool, and then he shows you who's really strong. You don't know what he got on you, on him, excuse me. You don't know if he got a blade on him. You don't know if he got that iron on him, which he did. He popped him 6 times. Each one of those pow, 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 bang, bang bullets that he put in him was meant for her, but did she get any? No. Because he looking at you like, look, this is my woman. I do what I want. Who the hell are you to come over here? You don't know if the man that is hurting her is a killer. You don't know if you don't know nothing about this man. But you want to go out there and show the world and prove to yourself and prove to your wife and child that you are a protector. You are only obligated to protect the ones who are under you, which is your wife and your children, family members, certain family members, because some family members put themselves in situations consistently where they may lose their lives. You ain't got nothing to do with that. But your wife, your children and stuff like that, the ones you have obligated yourself to, those are the ones you provide and protect for. You do not protect and provide for somebody who has no societal tie to you whatsoever. You understand me, man? Let's keep going.
And then the alleged shooter, Walmart employee who was off the clock, Tyrone Sterling tussled. An investigator says Sterling shot him for pleading with the shooter after the first shot to spare her boyfriend's life. I had the baby in my hand. I was like, oh, please, even this for the baby, even this for the baby. And he just stand over him and just shot him. Sterling was arrested Tuesday night and appeared in bond court today where he was denied bond. For Ford, it won't bring the love of her life back, who she says was an amazing father. He was really all about his family, working and taking care of his family. And you just took that away from us.
No, he didn't take it away from you. Your husband took it away from you. I know it sounds cold, but it's the truth. He took that away from him. If your husband would not have went out there and became Captain America, Captain Negro, whatever you want to call him, Super Black, Superman, whatever you want to call this, man, he would still be there right now, and you wouldn't be on the news, man. Okay? Ooh, I know somebody's gonna get mad what I just said. Now let me read some of these comments from the first clip I showed you about that youngster knocking them two boys out. Some women commented and some of them actually had sense, believe it or not. Okay, let's read it together. It says, many black men have ended up on a t-shirt defending the honor of a black woman, mother, grandmother, sister, aunt, cousin. The same women who claim to be unprotected. Another comment says, from a woman, these young women need to learn to stop acting in a masculine energy. It could cause you and your loved ones their life. Another one. Women, stop assaulting people. And just because it's a man, it doesn't mean he will not punch you back. The moment you put your hands on somebody first, you are no longer the victim. You are the aggressor. Facts. That's given all legitimacy to defend himself. Period. Another one. Dude was trying to hit the woman. That's why he went at the men the way he did. I understand all the men viewpoints here, and I would never put my man in danger. I want to go out, have fun, and end my night joyfully as well. This should be a lesson to women, not to go to extremes that you get your man hurt. Okay? Common sense, y'all. Common sense, y'all. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. You know I'll be talking to y'all pretty soon. Happy Labor Day and stuff like that. And I'll be hollering at y'all pretty soon. You take it easy now, yeah? Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. Today we're about to go on an adventure. We're going to go on an adventure into the habitat of a musty-back heifer as she is being apprehended by the authorities. So let us go ahead and observe the musty-back heifer in her natural environment. Let's get it.
But let's begin with the girlfriend who even assaulted a police officer. On March 5th, 2023, officers were called to a domestic violence report. Upon arrival, they tried to communicate with the woman involved, but she showed clear signs of non-cooperation, persistently shouting at a man present at the scene.
Hello! Oh, shit, I'm supposed to get a body camera on. What's going on, ma'am? Are you alright? Yeah. Did you get
As you can tell, the musty back heifer is sitting on her rum. She has to spit whenever she's questioned, just like all musty back heifers. She's a little nervous and also a little mad because she is a musty back heifer. Cranky.
No. What's going on? Who else is there on site? Nice. Call us. Says fuck somebody. That's it. Okay. Hey guys, please start, man.
What you just heard was a Pookie tell the officer to leave him the F alone. You see, when it's the mating season of the musty back heifer, she chooses her mate based on how little income he makes. Only the mustiest and only the dustiest and only the most unemployed Pookie will win her love. She's outside now because they had gotten into it, sitting in her PJs like every musty back heifer does. Let's continue to see what happens in the natural environment of the musty back heifer.
I didn't touch her. Didn't touch her. Nobody did. Okay. Where's my next post? Okay, man. Just wanna say.
That's my crib. What you mean? Fuck, nobody like, come on, bro. Nobody said you didn't say no.
It turned out that the person she was yelling at was her boyfriend, with whom she had a minor argument, and she wanted him to leave her house. Despite the officer's efforts to calm her, she struggled to ease her agitation and let go of control. Her frustration only grew.
Round one.
as her boyfriend
Fight.
making her more confrontational.
You win. Round two. Fight.
This type of musty back heifer never answers questions, especially when you get questions. You can never expect the back heifer to give you a direct answer.
You win. Round 3, fight.
On the highest level, musty
Man, you call me
KO. You win. Round 1, fight. You win. Round 2, fight. Perfect. You win. Round 3, fight. You win. Round 1, fight.
You want to go somewhere?
I'm Stay over here. Okay. Ma'am, stay over here. Stay over here. Okay. I got a body. Kim, what's going on today?
Bro, he's mad because he saw something in my house.
Who is he? Ma'am.
Somebody I was dealing with.
Will you talk to me right here? Who is he to you?
That's my boyfriend.
Okay.
Well, was my boyfriend. That's not my boyfriend.
Did anything physical happen?
No, I asked him for my key. That's it.
Okay.
So he wouldn't leave me my key. Get the youngest call y'all the extra person on my crib. Give me my key, bro.
Hold on. Hey, I need to talk to you so we can figure out if we can do that, okay?
As you can tell, the more aggravated the musty back heifer get, the more she spits everywhere. She doesn't like to be touched by the police. The only time she likes to be touched is when she's asked to touch.
These niggas try to hold me, man.
Eat it. That's the only time
Don't get me wrong.
musty back heifer is happy.
We'll probably take one more. Ma'am. Stop walking around or else you're gonna get put in handcuffs, okay? You're not listening. How long has he lived here for?
We never, you pushed me down the stairs.
Ma'am.
My mom told you to stop hitting her daughter. Cause you always fighting me.
Ma'am. Take your seat on the fire hydrant, okay? Ma'am.
Bro, so since you gave me shit, I gotta bow down to you.
Ma'am.
I gotta bow down to you. God, come on, bro.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
No, you're not, bro. Stop touching me.
Then chill out.
Wrong with you,
You wanna go in handcuffs?
beating your ass, too. Stop talking to me.
You can try.
The musty back heifer threatens the officer. She tells the officer that she will also beat his ass. No one can control the musty back heifer.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
No, you're not, bro. Stop touching me.
Then chill out.
Wrong with you,
You wanna go in handcuffs?
beating your ass, too. Stop talking to me.
You can try that, but that wouldn't work out. Chill out.
Touching me.
You wanna go in handcuffs?
Wrong with you?
Chill out.
No. Stop touching me. I'm already mad, bro.
I don't care if you're mad, 'cause I obviously can't help. I can't do anything for it if you don't talk to me. How long has he lived here? Ma'am?
Pause. Let's rewind. Did she just punch an officer?
Yes, she did. Whenever a musty back heifer gets threatened, she always react in one or two ways. Either she'll hit you or she will hit the czar.
Pause. Let's rewind. Did she just punch an officer?
Yep, I'm gonna check them. I gave you about 10 warnings.
I don't give a what you gave me. You don't know me, bro. I don't give a.
Well, you're under arrest
I
now.
don't give a fuck. I didn't care and I don't care now. Everybody gonna stop playing with me. For real.
Chill out, let me fix your
Bro,
stuff.
I'm telling y'all. Y'all better let me go.
You're under arrest for ag bat.
I'm not under arrest for nothing.
You are. Punch you in the face.
No, I didn't punch you. You tried to grab me and I moved. Stop touching me. Give no, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Let me go. Bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Let me go, bro.
Can you just search her real quick to secure my block?
Don't touch me. You're not a female. You're not supposed to be touching me.
You don't know.
Stop touching me.
Stop.
What's wrong with y'all? Bro, don't touch my bro.
In an unexpected twist, as the officer attempted to handcuff her, she suddenly lashed out and punched him in the face. This act of aggression escalated the situation, compelling the officer to use greater force to subdue her. Assaulting anyone is a crime, but penalties are considerably more severe when the assault targets a police officer, peace officer, or first responder performing their duties.
Well, it would appear that Pookie wins this round. Tune in next week for another episode of This Bitch Crazy.